Game number 2 of the NBA Finals. Before we get started with what happened on the court, let's take a look at the celebrities off the court. Tony Robbins tweeting out that he was there with the owner, Peter Guber. We looked around, we found him. There he is, just randomly yelling at people. Who's he yelling at? Oh, he's yelling at Klay Thompson. He's yelling, awaken the giant within, awaken the giant within. The only guy who didn't like this whole thing, that was the owner. He can't see a thing right now. Obstructed view down in front. There was a secret in this game, though, before it even got started, about an hour and a half before it got started. Steve Kerr's back. Coaching for the first time since the second playoff game, and he got to see Klay Thompson bounce back big time. He was 3 for 16 in game number 1. Game number 2, 8 for 12. A lot of easy looks, some three-pointers, and he made Kevin Love look like a floor decal at one point. I mean, Kevin is basically part of the floor. Steph Curry was great again. He became the first Warrior ever with a triple-double where he scored at least 30 points in the game. He was spectacular, but the highlight for him came early in the third quarter when he did this to LeBron James. All right, he's going in, he's going up, going back, nope, going in, nope, going back, going in, going back, three-pointer, going in, now he's going in, now he's really going in, boom. Now, there are those who say that Steph Curry double-dribbled during that whole thing, and in response to that is this tweet, basically just making fun of those people. Then you have Kevin Durant, who was huge. 5 blocks on the defensive end. The biggest one coming in the fourth quarter where he did this to Kevin Love. And then immediately on the other end, he shot it over Kevin Love. And that went in. This shot goes in over Kevin Love. That is Kevin blocking Kevin and Kevin shooting over Kevin. That's a lot of Kevins. Kevin! The only misstep to the whole thing was a sloppy high five, and that's embarrassing, but the rest of the game went really well. The Warriors scored 132 points in the game, most by an NBA team in the finals since 1987. That's when these two guys were playing against each other. And crazy enough, the broadcast team during that finals in 87, this guy was a part of it. Yeah, that's a young Jerry West. Same guy who's helping out the Warriors dynasty this time around. All right, so now the Dubs find themselves 2 wins away from a championship, 2 consecutive wins away from going 16-0. No team has ever done that before. In a word, the Warriors, unshakable, with inner strength and unlimited power, all those things wrapped into one. That guy writes a lot of books, doesn't he? It's a ton of them.